The story begins on another planet. On this planet, the rule is, if you do not kill someone weaker than you, then they will kill you. On this same planet, we are shown an alien named Deck, who goes to meet his brother. His brother is a very great warrior. That is why he wears a mask on his face, while Deck does not have a mask on his face. To obtain this mask, he will have to convince his group and his family that he is also a great warrior, that he is like the others. But the truth is that Deck's body, his physique, is weaker than the other aliens. Also, one of his teeth is missing. Deck is very kind-hearted, whereas every alien on this planet is very cruel. And now when Deck reaches his brother, both of them attack each other. Actually, Deck wants to convince his group that he is also like the other aliens. His brother is attacking him so that he can prepare for his next hunt. But his brother is very brave. He is also bigger than him in size. That is why he defeats Deck very easily. Until Deck receives the title that he is a great warrior, he will not get the mask. And until he gets the mask, he will neither get a place in his group nor the power to disappear. After defeating him, his brother takes him into his spaceship where there are very advanced weapons. His brother says that you will have to prove yourself. Only then can you become part of the group. Deck decides that he will go to the Death Planet and hunt a very huge creature named Kalisk. After that, he will get a place in the group. But this creature is so dangerous and powerful that even his father fears it. That is why his brother says that you should not go there. You will never return alive from there. But now Deck has decided that at any cost he will go to the Death Planet and hunt Kalisk. And now Deck's father also arrives there, who says to his elder son, "Why have you not killed Deck yet? Deck is very weak. He can never become part of our group." Deck's father captures him, but his elder brother says that we should give him one chance. But Deck's father is not ready for this. And now Deck's brother attacks his own father in order to stop him. His father cuts off one of his hands. Deck's brother frees Deck and says that you go inside the ship. Deck goes inside the ship, and at the same moment, Deck's brother launches the spaceship toward the Death Planet. And when the spaceship takes off, Deck sees that his father has killed his own elder son. His mistake was that he did not obey his father's order, who is the leader of the group. Deck is shattered by his brother's death. Soon his spaceship reaches the orbit where the Death Planet is located. His spaceship is crashing on that planet. Therefore, he separates his seat from the spaceship. Deck is lucky that even after the crash landing he survives. He has many weapons with him, and now he is in the jungle. Around him are huge trees that attack Deck. Actually, the trees here hunt other animals and creatures. The vines of those trees pull Deck's weapons toward themselves. But Deck has his sword, with which he cuts many of the vines. But even now he is continuously being attacked. To save his life, Deck climbs onto a rock where the vines of those trees cannot reach. Deck has been badly injured. He heals his wounds, after which he starts moving forward. In front of him comes a grassy field on which there are strange flowers. And as soon as he tries to go near them, they change their form and become even more terrifying. Deck is walking very carefully. Then he hears the voice of a girl who is tied there. Deck goes near her. She asks Deck, "Who are you and why have you come here?" Deck tells her his name. He says that I have come here to hunt Kalisk. She tells him that this jungle, this planet, is very dangerous. There is death at every step here. Before reaching Kalisk, this jungle itself will swallow you. But I can help you in this. In return, you will also have to help me. Deck refuses. He says that I am a Yoja, and these are the warriors who never take help from anyone. Actually, these aliens are called Yoja. Here we find out that Thea is not a human but a robot, whom the Weyland-Yutani Corporation created. Weyland is the same company that sent the entire project to another planet in the movie Prometheus. The same company that created the android robot named David. The same company created Thea, who was sent to this planet 2 years ago. And for the last 2 years, she has been trapped on this planet, which is very dangerous. She tells him that humans had come here, but they could not survive. They created me. Many people from your group also came here before you, but none of them survived. I can take you to Kalisk, whom you came here to hunt. But in return you will have to take me with you. Here Deck's navigation device has also been damaged. Therefore, he decides that he will take Thea with him. After that he picks up Thea and moves ahead on his journey. On the way, Thea asks him many questions. Actually, she wants to talk to him, but he does not answer any of her questions. Moving ahead, they reach a narrow stream where there are very dangerous fish. But Thea knows how to control them. And now they move ahead. After that, Deck cuts some vines from the trees and ties Thea to his body. Moving ahead, they stop at a place where Thea says that I came here with my sister. She was also a robot like me. But we are different from other robots. We have feelings. We can understand things. 2 years ago when we came here, we built our camp. Every day we used to go out to explore the planet's things. And one day Kalisk attacked us, after which I got separated from my sister forever. I am completely sure that she is still alive. At the same time, we are shown her sister, who had returned to the base camp. And now, after repairing her, she is given another task in which she has to recover a bioweapon named Specimen X0522. This robot's name is Tessa. Tessa finds out that her sister Thea is not with her. At the same time, Deck is shown continuously moving forward with Thea. Then they see that in the grassy field a huge animal is eating grass. And this grass is thorny. Touching or crossing it is not easy. Just then a small creature from this planet comes there who wants to help Deck. But then the huge animal sees them. It attacks them. But Deck kills it with a single strike of his weapon. Seeing this, the small monkey-like creature from the same planet becomes completely astonished. But before they can leave from there, a huge tentacle creature living on the trees grabs both of them with one tentacle and lifts them up. It is about to put them inside its jaws when that small creature distracts the huge creature. After that, it chases him. And now Deck wants to help him. He cuts down a huge tree and jumps onto that giant tentacle creature and kills it with his weapon, because of which the small creature's life is saved, the same creature who had saved their lives. Now that creature also goes along with them. At night, all of them are sitting together at one place, where Thea gives that small creature the name Bird. She also says that the three of us can become a good team. Here Deck becomes very happy because he has killed very huge creatures. Although he does not talk to anyone, nor does he answer anyone's questions, but he says thank you to Bird because Bird had saved his life. He also tells them about himself, that I do not have any group. To enter the group, I will have to prove myself to be a brave warrior. My elder brother was killed by my father himself because he did not follow his orders. On the other side, we are shown Thea's sister Tessa, with whom her team is also present. They have dangerous weapons. Using them, they keep moving ahead continuously and reach the place where Deck's spaceship had crashed and where Deck had been injured. There are also traces of his blood there, from which Tessa understands that there is a Yoja alien here who is still alive. Actually, she is also searching for her sister Thea. On the other side, we are shown Thea, Deck, and Bird, who the next morning prepare to continue their journey. But now Deck does not want to take Bird with them. Thea says that he should come with us. And Deck says that I am a Yoja alien. And according to our rules, we never take anyone with us on a hunt. We hunt alone by ourselves. After this, Deck and Thea move ahead from there. On the way, they stop near a waterfall, where Thea says to Deck that your father should not have killed your elder brother. Deck says that he is the leader of our group. And because my brother did not follow his orders, according to him, he was weak. And in our place, weak people are killed. Thea tells Deck that on Earth there are wolves. Their leader is called the Alpha, who is the strongest one. But his biggest responsibility is to protect the entire group, even those wolves who are weak. Being a leader does not mean killing the weak. Rather, being a leader means protecting the weak. But Deck cannot understand this because such rules are not implemented on his planet. Now both of them move ahead from there and reach the place where Kalisk lives. Here there are dead bodies of all Thea's companions because this is the same place where Kalisk attacked them all. Here Thea also finds her legs, which she attaches to her body. This means that now she can walk on her own feet. At the same time, Deck looks toward the sky and says that today I will kill Kalisk, after which I will become a warrior of my group and clan. But Thea tells him that you will have to leave from here because I have informed my sister Tessa. Soon she will arrive here with her remaining companions. You must leave from here. Thea also tells him that the Wayland company which created us had the mission to capture Kalisk. And now Tessa is coming here to complete that same mission. She is a very dangerous warrior. Hearing all these things, Deck becomes very angry. He feels that they are stealing his hunt. Therefore, he moves ahead from there. There he finds gasoline, with which he sets the place on fire. And after setting it on fire, Kalisk arrives there, who is extremely gigantic and terrifying. A fight happens between them. Deck cuts some parts of Kalisk with his sword. But Kalisk has such a power that his body parts regenerate automatically. And now Kalisk throws Deck away from himself. He falls onto the machine with which Thea was attaching her legs to her body. Once again, her legs get trapped under the machine. And now Kalisk comes there and breaks Deck's sword. But Deck does not want to give up. He separates Kalisk's neck with his knife. But killing Kalisk is not so easy. He becomes alive once again. And now Tessa has also arrived there, who throws a bomb toward them, because of which both of them freeze. Tessa and Thea look exactly alike. And now Tessa tries to scan and read Deck's mind. But she cannot read his mind or understand what his motive is. She only says this much: now you will work for us. Hearing this, Deck becomes very angry. At the same time, she revives Thea once again and tells her that along with Kalisk, we also have an alien. And that alien is none other than her friend Deck. She tells Tessa to free Deck, but she does not do that and injects chemicals into Deck's brain. Actually, she wants to experiment on Deck. although this is not part of the mission. But she does not listen to Thea. Seeing what is happening to Deck, Thea becomes very sad. Therefore, she helps Deck escape from there. Deck jumps into the water and successfully escapes from there. He goes directly to his brother's spaceship. There, first of all, he heals his wounds. Inside the spaceship is also his brother's mask, which he now wears. Although he has the option to save his life and leave this place forever with the spaceship, he does not do that. He wants to save Thea. He knows that Thea helped him, and now her own companions are her enemies. Using the resources of this same planet, he makes very advanced weapons for himself and goes to the place where there is Kalisk's footprint. Inside the footprint, Bird is sitting. Seeing this, he understands that Bird is Kalisk's son. Therefore, taking Bird with him, he reaches the place where Thea has been imprisoned. First of all, they activate Thea's robotic legs, because of which the security there gets distracted. They attack them and kill many security guards. And now they deliver Thea's legs to her. Thea's legs are now connected to her body. Thea says that we must leave from here. Deck tells her that Kalisk is Bird's mother, and he has come here to take his mother. She tells him that Tessa is preparing to send her to Earth. In the next 20 minutes, she will send her toward Earth. We will have to stop her. Many androids arrive there who want to kill Deck. Deck is silently planning his attack. And when all of them come near him, Deck finishes all of them at once. And now Tessa arrives there, wearing a huge robotic suit, and she attacks Deck. And now Kalisk is free. She reaches the place where Tessa, sitting inside a huge robot, is attacking Deck. Kalisk attacks Tessa, but Tessa is inside a robot which Kalisk cannot break. Deck helps her in this. And when the armor breaks, Kalisk swallows her. After that, in front of Kalisk come her son Bird, Deck, and Thea. Seeing her son, she becomes very happy. But suddenly something starts happening inside her. Actually, Tessa is inside her, who blasts her way out. Kalisk has died, because of which her son Bird becomes very sad. And now Tessa says to Thea that there is only one punishment for betrayal, and that is death. But before she can kill Thea, Deck attacks her from behind with a sword, and Bird separates her head from her body. In this way, Tessa is finished. Now these three have become a clan, a group. After some time, we are shown that Deck has returned to his planet. In front of him is his father. Deck throws Tessa's head in front of him and says that I have completed my hunt. His father says that now you are not part of this clan, this group. He sends two of his companions to kill him. But Deck kills both of them with a single strike. And now his father himself attacks him. But this is not the old Deck anymore. He has become a warrior who gives a fitting reply to every attack of his father, who is the greatest warrior of the entire clan. And when his father realizes that now he cannot defeat him, he uses his power of invisibility. Deck already knew that this would happen. He had prepared for this beforehand. From the spaceship, he throws sand on him, because of which he can see his father's movements. Taking advantage of this, he cuts off one of his father's hands and imprisons him in one place. His father says that you are an even greater warrior than your brother. You can become part of our clan. He says that I already have my own clan. And at that moment, Bird arrives there and eats his father's head. Actually, Deck had come there to take revenge for his brother's death from his father, and now he has taken that revenge. After this, he fits the device with which he can disappear into his gadget. Here Thea is with Bird. All three of them are one clan. Bird has also now become much bigger in size than before. All the companions of Deck's father are angry with them. And then a huge spaceship appears in front of them. Deck says that inside the spaceship is my mother. And with this story ends here. We hope that you like this story.